Hello YouTubers, time for another video update, record collection update, if that's the description you like. I'm going to show you two different piles of records today. We're going to start with some nice reissues that I got hold of lately, of some really nice albums that I would really want them in the original format, but haven't been that lucky. First of all, we have two mono issues of Small Faces. This is Small Faces and this is From the Beginning. And these are mono issues. It's in the Back to Black series, but we have the red mono Decca mono label, so they got that right. Great albums, great 60s pop. The 60s weren't just about the Beatles and the Rolling Stones. There were many other great bands as well, and Small Faces was definitely one of them. In the Ace International series of interesting compilation albums with nice pop music from different parts of the world, we have the third album in the series with French 1960s pop. This is Toujours Gic. Sorry for pardon my French pronunciation, which is probably quite bad. This is an issue with, we got the famous ones like France Gall, François Hardy, Sheila from Sheila E, if you remember those ones, but this was way before Sheila E and the blah 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 blah, Singing in the Rain, 70s disco, yeah, this is 60s. But also we have artists like Zuzu, Fabienne, Annie Philippe, Charlotte Walters with a really weird track, An Angel of Sin. Yeah, lots of interesting stuff, and it's on very nice white marble vinyl. The previous albums in the series were called C'est Chic and Très Chic, I think, and I like them a lot, so I was happy to find this one, and of course I bought it. So yeah, for some reason I haven't really checked Leonard Skinner out before, even though I really should have, because it is a kind of American music, country, rock and roll, bluesy stuff that I would like. So of course I got hold of, two of their most famous albums. The first one, in which they explain how their name is pronounced Leonard Skinner, from 1973. This is a reissue though. And then the last one with the infamous Fire Sleeve, Street Survivors. I'm sure you all know the story about the group being in a plane crash shortly after this album was released, and two other members passed away. It was these two here, and they changing the whole sleeve, and also it meant the end of Leonard Skinner. Well, of course not the end, not the total end as we know it, because they have reissued, reformed since then, and reissued material. So I think the group is still fairly active. Yeah, I think so. I think I've read that. So this is the first one and the last one of the original Leonard Skinner. I'm going to check for the others too, because this was, I really like this. It made me want to move my feet, and not that much music wants to make has that effect on me. Well, that's not really right. That's not really true, actually. No, but I liked it anyway, nevertheless. And then we have an original motion, like that, so we don't get a glare. The original motion picture soundtrack of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, music by Ennio Morricone. I mean, the movie is a classic Western with classic music, Although I was more familiar with the American Hugo Montenegro version of the main theme with wah, wah, wah. But this is the original bit and the one that version that's in the movie as well. So, and I mean Ennio Morricone was, well, still is, I think is still alive, a genius when it comes to creating great motion picture music. So not just in this one, and not just in the trilogy with I don't remember the other names now, but you know, For a Handful of Dollars, anyway, he made lots of other great soundtracks. One of my favorite soundtracks is a movie from 2000 with Monica Bellucci called Malena. I'm sure some of you may remember it, mainly because I thought the music was so beautiful in that movie, and especially the main theme. And I don't think that was ever issued on vinyl because that was 2000. If it was, please correct me. I've never seen it. So, well, that's about it. Not going to talk about that. Now I'm going to talk about something else. These are proper new reissues. Now I'm going to show you some records that cost much less, almost nothing. And it's not really the kind of music that I look for, but these was in such an excellent condition and had very appealing sleeve. And when I listened to them, or I hadn't listened to all of them, I had to say that the material, the music, the recordings were very good too, even if it's mainly easy listening. Well, we talk about the record label Regal. That was some sort of budget label for EMI, and you know, it was a blue label, not to confuse them with the Regal Sonophone that was revived in the 1960s as well. First of all, the records I'm going to show you now, I don't think they've been played more than once or twice, and the quality of the sleeve, it looks as if it's straight from the store. First we have this Friendly Persuasion by George Shearing. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I used the light in the ceiling to make you see how great this looks. Check. I like George Shearing, although I prefer the earlier material that he made in the 1940s. This is from 1967, and also using very nice cover pics, if we are supposed to think that or have that opinion today. Here we have a jazz album, or yeah, a bit of jazz. The Jonah Jones quartet, I Dig Chicks. Yeah, haha. Not that many would find this a very good idea for a cover today, but I think it works and it's fine for the time. This was from, I think it says 1959, although it might be the year that they made the original recording, because I guess this is some sort of reissue because it's Regal and it looks more like the 60s to me. Yeah, and oops, and then we have Orchestra Los Cubanacans. Sorry. This is also on the Regal, and it is, yeah, you can see my fingerprints here. Well, that's not good. Yeah, and it's from 1964. Of course, easy listening, Latin easy listening, but very nice. Then I found a bunch of records from the same series. They made a series around 1968 called the Golden Series on the Regal, and they used something they call Channel 20 sound, and it's written about it on the back sleeves. Here we have the Golden Trumpet. I think Eddie Calvert plays on this one, but I'm not sure. But have a look at. Oh, let's see if we can. I don't know if it even focus, but a description of a new recording technique, Channel 20 sound. We have Golden Trumpet here. with nice girl on sleeve, and golden clarinet. Also with all these records are being the records. The orchestra is called the Royal Grand Orchestra, and I have no idea what that is. And the internet isn't the least helpful either when I look for it. The only thing I found out is that I think it was Eddie Calvert's place on this one. Yeah, the Royal Dixieland with Golden Dixie, like this. Gold, and we have the Royal Grand Orchestra Golden Piano. Yeah, we've got Delicado, Autumn Leaves, and Polonaise by Chopin. Really weird combination here. And with some French music, Golden Chanson, and then Golden Continental Tango. And according to the back sleeve of these records, there are some other records in the same series. I think they are around. We got Golden Guitar, Golden Sax, Golden Folk Song, Golden Broadway Hits, Golden Glenn Miller Sound, Golden Marches, Golden Hawaiian, Golden Screen Themes, and so on. So they seem to be recorded in a very short time, but the arrangements are very good. I mean, very good, and the sound quality is excellent. So that makes me really wondering. They talk about channel 20 sound, but, and this is 1968, could we really make 20 channel recordings in 1968? I mean, this was just after the Beatles started using 8 channels for the recordings when they made the I think when they made the White Album. I mean, before, the year before, when they made Sgt. Pepper, they had four channels. So I wonder, and then I started checking the internet, and it looks as if when it comes to 16 track or 20 track or 32 track, it seems like that was something that came a bit in the 70s, not as early as 68. So I wonder, is this some really, really early 20 channel recording, or what do they mean by 20 channel sound? It says like this: channel 20 sound, a new process which realizes in superbly lifelike stereo all the potential splendor of each instrument, was especially developed in the Tokyo studios of the EMI's associates Toshiba Musical Industries. All right, yeah, it's very lifelike, incredibly lifelike. It's like sitting in the middle of the orchestra when you listen to it. Recordings are made in a new studio designed exclusively for high quality recording. A multiplicity of solo microphones captures every subtlety of tone color from each instrument, and a specially developed control console blends, mixes and amplifies each microphone's contribution with the delicacy, precision and engineering brilliance that characterize Japan's present-day technological achievement. Well, it is multi-channel, but is it as many channels as 20, as early as 1968? Those of you out there with more knowledge about this than I have, I mean, I know that there's lots of knowledge out there. Please inform me, please tell me about this, because a budget label like Regal using a completely new recording technique called Channel 20 Sound, and it is a bit of a mystery to me. Also, when I've been searching the net for more information about Channel 20 Sound, I have not been very lucky. I found these records listed here and there on different auction sites and so on. Not that much information about the actual recordings, and so but yeah, this is something I would like to learn more about. What was 20 channel sound, and why don't we know more about it? Because it sounds great, even if maybe the music isn't everybody's cup of tea, maybe a bit small to some people, but you can't really argue with the fact that the sound quality is superb. Right, that's all for me today. Have a good day. Goodbye. Toodaloo.